If you guys know me, you know that I love finding a beauty steal. So when I saw that Beauty Creations had 16 wooden lip pencils for $35, along with a cute little PR box thing, I was like, oh my goodness, I must get this. So it ended up being my little birthday treat. It even arrived on my actual birthday. So they were selling 16 wooden pencils for $35, but you could get a code for 10% off, making it $31.50. That is right, less than $2 per wooden pencil. There is a little bit of a catch though. You have to add in shipping insurance, which is $1.99, and then there's like the actual shipping, which was I believe like $23. So all in all, to get the whole thing, it was $60. So a little bit more expensive than I thought, but still a pretty darn good deal. But then obviously I'm in Ireland, so I have to pay taxes, duties, etc. So I ended up paying an extra 22. So what was initially $35, I ended up spending the guts of about €75 on. But again, 16 lip pencils, that's still pretty darn good. Let's talk about it. This is what it came as. You get this cute little box, really adorable. Didn't even take this little packaging off because I was like, oh, whatever. So the 16 pencils came in, but there was like a little kind of foamy thing to keep them protected. Now, I want to talk about this first. Unfortunately, it arrived a little bit damaged. You can see there's like a slight bit of fraying here, but it's nothing major, like, you know, it was part of the thing, so that's fine. And these are the lip pencils. For those of you who are very, very eagle-eyed, well done. There are 15, not 16. There was a little bit of an error in that they sent me on 15 shades, but they sent me a duplicate of one of the shades. The duplicate that they sent me was Pumpkin to Talk About. Now, I ended up emailing their customer service, and by the way, when you email their customer service, you get an email back saying it'll take them 7 to 10 days to get back to you, which I was like, oh, that's not great. And they did get back to me, and they said I had two options. One was store credit for the missing pencil, or I could return the lip pencil bunch in the pouch myself at my own cost, and they would send me out another one, which I was like, I'm already out like €75. I'm not going to spend more to return it and then pay the duty on top of that. So no, so neither of those options were fantastic to me, but I still think it's pretty darn good value. Just the customer service isn't great. So I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up on that before we get started. But I'm going to swatch these 15 shades. What I'm going to do is swatch one of them on camera, and then the rest I'm going to do off camera and show you what they look like. So the shade that I thought I would show you is Your Cherry Sweet. As I said, these are wooden lip pencils, which I personally quite like. That means they are sharpenable. Now, there is synthetic beeswax in here. Bear with me now. This is the angle that I'm doing it at. So it does come off in a very particular way. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch these, and I'm going to leave them a little bit because we want to see whether or not they're feathering, because with the beeswax, you do get a little bit of feathering. Keep that in mind. The way that you're actually going to apply these is just very, very lightly, very gradually, and then build them up. You're not going to go in as you would with like a normal creamy lip pencil, because that ain't going to work for you. So as I said, this is Your Cherry Sweet, and I'm going to go and swatch the other 14 that I have. So I have applied the other 15 shades, and as I said, I had the shade Your Cherry Sweet. By the way, I did reapply that because it looked so messy. Then there's Butter You Up, there's Pumpkin to Talk About, Truffle Maker, Keep It Saucy, Toffee Bites, Nice and Toasty, La Vida Mocha, Shake It Like Jelly, Dolce a Caramello, Wine About It, You Had Me at Espresso, You're a Peach, Berry Me, and Cocoa Me. So that's the shades from top to bottom. So let's talk about them. I do feel like there's a few shades here that are kind of similar, at least on my skin tone. I'm saying my skin tone because obviously there's different undertones, and some of these could pull very, very differently on other people. So did I necessarily need all of these? No, there's very little that I actually need in life. Are you enjoying my nails? I think they look super cute. I did them myself. Anyways, I do feel like these two, I believe that's the shade Keep It Saucy and Toffee Bites. So the two of these together do look quite similar. And these three are again quite similar. So that's Nice and Toasty, La Vida Mocha, and Shake It Like Jelly. They're quite similar to each other. You can kind of see they do peel up ever so slightly. Nothing massive. nothing major. I would expect a lot more given the fact that it's synthetic beeswax. So I feel like it does wear pretty darn well considering the price. So would I recommend the products? I actually think they're quite nice. I want to apply one of them. I think maybe I will go with Truffle Maker and just apply that right now. So as I said, with a synthetic beeswax, you want to go in really light and kind of gradually build it up. Enjoy my moustache. Also, I have angular cheilitis, in case you're wondering what that is. So I feel like it does apply pretty nicely. Again, don't look at my angular cheilitis. I'm very, very weird about it. I have this MAC lipstick, which I feel will go quite well with it. It's in the shade Mare. And I know it's strange to put on lipstick without like a full face otherwise, but I feel this looks quite nice. Like the lip liner does its job. It isn't feathering in any weird way. I think it's very, very pretty. So for me, do I like the products? I actually think they're really, really good. I'm glad that I have them. I think they're good quality. I think it's a little bit, not duplicitous, but like, you think that you're getting it for a great deal because you're like, oh my God, it worked out as $31.50 for the set. And then it's not because of the shipping and the duties, etc. Even with that, it is still really, really good value. Let's be real. Yeah, there's a few flaws. Like this has like a little bit of a, like it's not made in the best way, but like whatever. The issue that I have is with the customer service. Like I said, the fact that the lip liner that I'm missing is called something a latte. I love you a latte or something like that. And I really wanted that one. It's always the one that you're like, yeah, that's the one I have my little beady eyes on. And I just said, like, could you not like send it out like in an envelope or something? Like I'll pay the customs on that as well. Like I don't mind. But they were like, no, we can't do that. We can give you store credit or, you know, you can return the whole thing. And I'm like, neither of these are great in terms of like customer response. And I'm kind of glad that occurred because the thing is, when everything goes great, you know, you're like, yeah, this is amazing. But I think when an error occurs, this is where you can really see the distinctions in customer service, whether or not it's something worth kind of getting behind. So for me, I feel like their customer service is kind of lacking, you know, and I think particularly if you're an international customer like myself, it could be a little bit more difficult. If you're in the US, I would say pick these up. Yeah, like they're pretty darn good. Like that's a good formula. Like it is nice. I do feel like they have room here to expand, which, like, let's be real, he's coming up with a whole shade range starting off. I would like some more reds, please and thank you. But like, I feel this looks nice. You know, like it does. It looks pretty. Yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily buy from Beauty Creations again, just because I'm not loving the customer service. If they came to another like retailer, etc., I probably would. But for me, I don't feel very comfortable in recommending their customer service. The products, yes, very happy with that. I just wish that I had the extra shade, you know. Did I need it? No, I don't. And like I said, I still have the duplicate of the one that they sent in. It's all like plasticky packaging, etc. But anyways, it is what it is. Let me know if you guys got this, what you thought of it. Do you like it? Do you have any other Beauty Creations things? Like I said, I think this is actually pretty darn good. If you're in the States and you're looking for some lip pencils, this might be the one to go for. But anyways, let me know down below what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.